I have decided to come back to my YouTube channel. So just to update, I started a YouTube channel in January just to kind of really to suss out the platform, dive in while things were quiet with my business and just see what it was like. I actually really enjoyed it. I kind of made a commitment only for a month. Made a commitment for a month to create videos twice a week, which I kept to. And I really learned a lot and actually really enjoyed it. It was like deep diving into another world. And then I haven't created anything since the end of January because I had to deep dive back into my business. As my plan this year really for 2025 was to really grow my business, take on staff. And just speaking to, I actually had an interview about my business last week with Made in Business, shout out to Made in Business, where Kelly said to me, Viv, you really need to document your journey. I mean, I've been thinking about it myself because there was so much, like the last 4 months have been insane. Probably the most difficult period in my working life that I've ever had, but it's been the period of most growth. I've learned so much and I've gained so much in confidence. I'm literally like a different person to the person I was when I last made my last YouTube video. And when Kelly said about, documenting your journey, I thought I really should, because the whole point of my YouTube channel really was to shout out to people that feel stuck in the 9 to 5 grind. And especially in the UK now, things are getting really bloody difficult. It's really hard. If you've got a job on a fairly good salary, you can see where your money isn't going as far as it used to go 5 years ago, even if you've had a bit of a pay rise, because everything's just gone sky high. So the purpose of my channel really was to help people to consider options outside of, just working the 9 to 5 and having your time owned by an employer, but also to give the real juice on that, the reality of what it takes. Because what I found when I've looked on YouTube for help around business and stuff, all you get are these entrepreneurs that are like, look at my flash Lambo, look what I've achieved. And you only see the end result, and they're always trying to sell a kind of lifestyle I couldn't find anybody that was going through the real grit. They'd say, oh yeah, you've got to push through all the barriers. And it's like, but where are they? So no one was documenting it. And I thought, I just want to do a really real channel to document the reality of business and to document my failures, to document my successes, and to just put a real face behind it. So very often you'll see that I'll be jumping on with no makeup and really bad. I've always got really bad roots. They literally go through in bloody 2 weeks after I've had my hair done. It's what's the bloody point? But that's it. It's real, it's gritty. I will just tell you my reality of what I'm going through. So that's kind of just a brief update. And I'm hoping, maybe I should hold myself accountable by putting this on the update video. I'm hoping to do videos now every week with a summary of what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through, wins, things I've learned, and getting to the micro about business. And hopefully that this can help people to see actually it is possible. Because when I say I've gone through this really, really, really difficult time and the most challenging time, do you know what? I've never changed it to go back to employment. And so I just want to speak to people that are scared to do it, that don't know anybody else that's gone down the route of, working for themselves, to say actually it is possible. And even when you go through the hardest challenges, it grows you as a person and you'll never look back and regret it. So that's just my quick update for today. It's Monday. I am late getting started. It's about 10:30. My son's still off on his summer holiday until Thursday. And my plan for today is that I've taken on an employee. So I was going down the route of taking on only freelancers because as I've said, I don't like the whole employment model. But I have taken on an employee because it works for her. She's on universal credit. This in fact, I'm going to do a separate video on this because I think it's really good learning for anybody that's wanting to take staff on in the UK. But today what I'm doing is I'm putting together all of my employee handbook, all the policies and procedures and everything to build out the back end of my business in terms of taking on employees. So I can take on, now I've got freelancers and I've got employees, and I'm offering 2 different options for employment. So that's the main thing I'm doing today. And then before I go on holiday, I want to get a recruitment page set up where I'm asking lots of different questions for potential employees coming through, and I'm doing that on a Google form, which we were just checking out yesterday. It looks really good. So I think I'll do probably 2 separate videos on those things as well, because there's so much that you can learn from it, like just by my dipping in, and like hopefully I can help people, because the knowledge that I've learned in the last 4 months about how to position your job roles and how to structure it, whether it's employee or freelance, is really, really important. And had I had this little nugget of information, my journey might have been very different. Like I might not have had to learn in such a difficult way. So yeah, that's my kind of mini update for now. And I am still offering for anybody that wants consultancies around business, starting a business in the UK, because the formula is very similar no matter what you're doing. So mine is a home services business, but all the structure and everything in the back end, the operations, all the systems that you have in place is very similar no matter what you're going into. So if you wanted to jump on a consultancy call with me, you can always pop me an email. I haven't got Calendly set up at the moment, but if you want to pop on a consultancy, you can pop me an email, and we can arrange a time to have a chat. So hope you have a good rest of the day, and I'll be updating again soon with more business journey.